I mean, that's a blessing, awesome blessing. Because
I
people say, well, now that you have a PhD, you're going to quit singing. I said, my singing got me my PhD.
right, and I don't know. I know you mentioned it. Well, we were talking about it earlier when we were talking about Patsy, the music that she helped out inspirational wise.
Yes.
So, talk a little bit about that, Joel.
Yes. So the way you've inspired music, I remember reading in an article that you were one of the first.
Interrumpimos este programa para darles las noticias de última hora.
Amigos míos, hay algo que debo decirles. Aunque los medios nos dan información, la ira está creciendo diariamente por noticias falsas con historias de ficción. Lo veo en las redes y noticias y lo escucho en el radio todo el tiempo. Todo el mundo se está volviendo loco, por eso te doy mi argumento. No noticias falsas, ya no quiero más noticias falsas. Ya me cansé de las mentiras y amenazas. ¿A quién creemos que creamos? ¿Es verdad o no?
Interrumpimos este programa para darles las noticias de última hora.
And they'd be all like, yeah, what's the girl going to tell me? They'd be throwing their signs and all this stuff. And by the end of the show, they'd be like, we are the
Oh,
world.
oh my goodness.
but but and it changed. We gave this message with my band. We did skits, we did testimonials, we played different music that would appeal to each student. We talked about getting out of gangs and quitting drugs and peer pressure and bullying and AIDS was spreading real bad back then, and staying in school and going on to higher education and college. And that was my passion. Just I love doing that. In fact, I'm going to be going and doing a concert in Uvalde, Texas, with my band to play for the school that had the shooting. And it's going to be a very special concert. It's going to be inspirational because, I mean, what do you say to families that have lost part of their heart and their soul? So I'm really praying a lot about it, about how the presentation is going to be. Uh, but I'm very honored to be able to do it. So I've been visiting schools and doing this, I guess, ever since I started singing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Because
You've been making a difference.
once I started singing and talking on the radio and saying that I'm going to college at the same time, because when I began singing, it was an accident. I was just going to, my band made me sing. I was a trumpet player.
Okay.
I played trumpet, and then the band was like, they wanted me to sing because they said, well, we don't really need a trumpet player anymore. And they got rid of all the brass because we had a 5-piece brass. I said, well, all we need is a keyboard player. They can play everything. And I was on the chopping block, and I was like, oh no, this is how I'm paying for my apartment and everything. What am I going to do? And they were like, well, maybe if you could sing, we might be able to keep you in a little longer. We'll see what happens. So I would sing one song a night, and from there I got discovered in 6 months.
Wow.
And next thing you know, they're like, Patsy Doris, the singer. I'm like, no, I'm a trumpet player that's going to be a doctor.
Who's the singer?
Yeah.
Who's that?
I never had singing lessons. Was never in choir. I was like, this is crazy. You know,
God given talent.
so I'd be on those interviews and they'd say, how long you been singing? So by that time I was like, 9 months. So what can you tell us? Oh, I'm a trumpet player. I'm going to be a doctor. And then they said, and I'm going to school. So the city heard that, the mayor, that's how they invited me to start speaking at schools. That led to me bringing my band, got my band to volunteer to play for free. And we did one, two, maybe about five shows. And my band was like, please, no more free shows. And that's when HEB stepped in and sponsored us
Wow,
and took us all over the state of Texas.
that's truly amazing.
And
That's
it went from there.
that's a great story. Let's go ahead and take a listen to your music video,
Okay.
which is the this one that I have queued up is the
Noticias
Noticias
falsas.
Falsas, which is very interesting. I wish we had the video
And it'll,
background, but we don't.
and it'll
That's
be
okay.
up for video of the year.
Video of the year, Noticias Faltas. Here's the song.
Interrumpimos este programa para darle las noticias de última hora.
Amigos míos, hay algo que debo decirles. Aunque los medios nos dan información, la ira está creciendo diariamente por noticias falsas con historias de ficción. Lo veo en las redes y noticias y lo escucho en el radio todo el tiempo. Todo el mundo se está volviendo loco, por eso te doy mi argumento. No noticias falsas. Ya no quiero más noticias falsas. Ya me cansé de las mentiras y amenazas. ¿A quién creamos que creamos? ¿Es verdad o no? No noticias falsas. Con escándalos y las conspiraciones. Es un negocio de malas intenciones. Quiero gritar no más, no más, no más, no más, no noticias falsas.
Y en más noticias, el grupo de Patsy Torres protagonizó un escándalo el fin de semana. Todo parece indicar que
Ay,
como todo evento.
no más. Estamos siendo divididos por prejuicios y muchos juzgan a otros como un juez. No creas todo lo que escuchas y lo que lees, y solo la mitad de lo que ves. No noticias falsas. Ya no quiero más noticias falsas. Ya me cansé de las mentiras y amenazas. ¿A quién creamos que creamos? ¿Es verdad o no? No noticias falsas. Con escándalos y las conspiraciones. Es un negocio de malas intenciones. Quiero gritar no más, no más, no más, no noticias falsas. Busca la verdad que no te engañe, en quien puedes confiar, mucho cuidado. Debes decir no más, no más, no más, no más, no noticias falsas.
Yeah, so that was your song Noticias Faltas, which the music video is up for recognition for music video of the year with the Tejano Music
Well, it's going to
Awards.
be up for video of the year. Yeah, for the Tejano Music Awards. And
Uh-huh.
I was telling Joanna that I wrote the storyboard for it. Every little part of it, the graphics, I picked them, and those are my band members that are starring
that are
in all.
starring in it.
Even the aliens, those are my band
Well,
members.
you know what? It's whenever you have something like that, it means more to the artist because they have so much input in it. And I've, we've been talking, and I've been trying to get her to do a music video, but she's got time, no time, and then on top of that, she's not ready. And I think that's fair because when she's ready to do it, then she has her whole heart in it. And And it doesn't have to be with me, but I'm just saying it's nowadays it's like every song needs a music video in order for it to get the attention that it does.
It's the times. It's the social media. We want to be entertained, and our attention span is so short now. I mean, with TikTok and Instagram and all the videos, it's like you can only watch so many minutes. That's why in my video I put all these little different stuff going on and on and on that you probably have to watch it a few times before you even catch everything in it.
What's your take on music videos?
Music videos, I think they actually they give a story to the song. You know, you get to see it visually instead of just listening to it, so it means so much more. You get the storyline of what they see, because when you listen to a song you can think, oh, this is what it means, but to
Don't
the
you hate it when it's a bad video? It's just like you could tell they just threw it out there.
yeah,
You want something that you can remember, a good story,
yes,
right?
yes. Yeah, and like I said, it's like to the artist it's something completely different, so it's good to see their view on what they thought the song was about, and what they were actually writing about could be completely different than what you thought it was.
True, true.
It's pretty amazing. Like you said, TikTok, we have a very short attention span. So, we scroll through 30-second
Yep,
videos and don't
next,
even
next,
finish those.
True, true.
So, yeah, I love your video. I think it has
Thank
everything
you.
in it,
Will you
everything
vote for
about the
me?
song.
Will you
Yes,
vote for me?
yes,
Thank
you
you.
have my vote.
Will you vote for me?
Yeah, did y'all vote? And you know what? There's something else also, um, like the route that Joanna's taking with her music video is she's got more freedom to do her thing. So that is also another thing.
With technology.
Yeah,
Oh
with
my
technology
gosh.
nowadays, and it's great because of the fact that you get to choose how you want it done, who you want it done, everything else, as opposed to back in the day. And you remember this back in the 90s, it was you have to sing this song,
Yes.
you have to do this way, you have to be this way, you have to wear this, you have to go here, you have to do. It's very regimented, and now we have much more freedom to do what we want to do.
Well, the first video that you were talking about that was on MTV, that was on film.
Right.
Was actually on film, and it was a big production, and it took days to shoot, and it wasn't like now, and there was a bunch of lights, and because it was different back then, and the cameras were like they were giant, that
Mhm.
they shot with, and they had them on tracks. One of them was on tracks. I mean, it was a giant production.
Yeah.
And now cameras are like,
And now, well, these are cinema cameras here.
look at those.
So that
They're
we're
so
using.
little thin.
Yeah, it's not you can't take photos with them. That's the deal. That's why I'm like, no, this is an actual cinema camera. So
And they're thousands of dollars. We know
well,
that.
yeah, it's a pretty penny. Let's not say that
Yeah.
because I got to get to the parking lot later. So real quick, we've got some fans out here. Does anybody have a question for Miss Patsy? I know Mercy. Do we have an answer for the CD giveaway that we were giving away?
Well, she has
Alright.
a question, right? She knows the answer, but
Yeah.
but the question.
The question was, what instrument did
Yeah.
Patsy play?
But-
Now you've already given the answer away earlier while you were
I
talking.
know.
I didn't tell you this. I'm sorry.
Well, if you can
That's
answer that question, you get a free CD.
we have a.
Does
CD
anyone
for
know
you.
the answer? What?
What's the answer, guys? I don't think they can hear us very well.
Yeah, the question is, what musical instrument do I play? I still play it.
Oh, you still play it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Who said it first?
Yeah.
My man.
Mr. Cumbia King from San Angelo himself, the
Oh,
conga.
you know him?
He's a conga king.
Oh wow.
This is the group is Animo. They're a local group from San Angelo,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
Jesse G Man and Angel here, and that's his beautiful wife there. And
Hi.
so thank you guys for coming on out. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
And
We have
hopefully
a
stick around. Hopefully we
winner.
can get an autograph for it. So do you have any more questions, sweetie?
Put you on the spot, right?
Oh, no, you don't have to. I mean, I didn't want to be rude because sometimes I take the mic and then I don't let it go. I'm like, I'm doing karaoke. No, I want to sing this song. But it's a female that's singing it. No. And I celebrate your love with me.
Okay, never mind.
Right. Take it away. No, that's the owner. The
We just
owner.
lost some viewers. I don't know.
Right, right. The owner actually, we used to do shows like this before, and afterwards we would do karaoke and stuff like that. And my song was always, I always did Journey. I always had to do Journey.
Oh, I love Journey.
And that's how people would know me, kid. And now it's like
Wow.
that's that guy Journey. It's that Journey guy. No, no, no.
Very
So,
cool. I love
the
Journey. I do
guys-
Journey too.
There you go. Yeah, you do.
I do.
Actually,
I
now
do
that-
separate ways. I do Don't Stop Believing. I do Lights.
oh, Lights is a good one. That's a hard one
I've
to
done
sing.
Faithfully.
Mhm.
Sold albums.
And you know,
'Cause he
speaking
sings
of
so
that,
high. He sings
speaking
so
of that though,
high. Uh-oh.
Patsy also has an alter ego.
Oh, yes.
So for those of you that don't know Patsy very well, she also performs as Patsy Cline.
Yes.
Wow.
I do a Patsy Cline tribute. The whole works with the little short wig and the fringe and the boots.
Oh,
And
love
I talk like this too.
Oh, I love this.
And I do 17 of my hits.
So that's
17.
17. That's a lot of music. And see, you do the whole garb though. You have the hair.
I do
You-
the costume
You
change
do the
too.
costume
So I do
changes.
the first part in the 50s when she was a fringe, and then she goes to the dresses and then the gowns.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
And she'll
we
be
do the transitions, and I
walking
tell her whole
after
story.
midnight.
Yeah. What about Sweet Dreams?
Sweet Dream? I don't know that one as well. I don't know.
Do you know?
that.
You don't know Sweet Dreams?
I,
That's actually the name of our show. Is Sweet Dreams of Patsy.
Sweet Dreams with Patsy.
Remember? Sweet dreams of you.
Oh,
Remember it now?
yes, I do. But I said I don't know how to sing it. You didn't have to put me in my place. And okay, well, if you need me, I'm going to be back here hiding underneath that thing over there like a turtle for a week.
Okay, sing separate ways.
Can I sing Itsy Bitsy Spider?
I don't think that's my pet.
That's my song. I was actually telling, I was telling a producer that I interviewed this past week from Mar Records, and I was like, dude, I got this awesome song that I want you to produce for me. And he's like, yeah, tell me, Lawrence. And this is during the interview. I just stopped the interview and I said, so, okay, here's the premise. It's about a spider, okay? And he's struggling. And he slowly climbs up a water spout, which we know is difficult. So he gets to the top. And just when he thinks he's triumphant, just when he's ready to claim it, it starts to rain and he's washed out. I'm thinking it's really passionate. It's new. It's innovative. It's happening, baby. It's happening.
And did he even catch on?
Yes, he
or
did.
You had
After,
to do the whole
after
thing?
I told him the rain came down,
Oh, okay.
I had to let it sit for a little because it's a joke grenade. You know. So that was it. But yeah, no,
That was a good one, though.
I try. I'm a dork. I just make fun of everything. I'm always joking around, so that's me.
Hey,
So,
laughter makes life so much more interesting.
mhm. And laughter or smiling is 17 muscles less than frowning.
There you go.
So did you know that? See?
No,
You
I
did
did
not
not.
know
I
that?
learned something new every day.
Oh, cool, cool. You owe me $5 for teaching you something.
Okay.
So no, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back because Miss Patsy, Dr. Patsy Torres, is going to do a song for us.
Sure.
Is that good?
Sure.
Are you ready, or do you have more to say?
Oh, I don't know. Do you want to know more?
Well, I mean, Joanne.
Okay,
Oh,
so I
here you
have
go again.
one question.
Okay.
What was your favorite performance that you can think of?
That's a hard one, and I'll tell you why. We played in Germany, and we played in Berlin, and Walt had already come down.
Uh-huh.
So it was free peoples out there, and we played at Tempelhof, which was the airstrip where Hitler had hidden planes and everything. Now this wasn't when Hitler was around, not
Well,
that
no,
far
no,
back.
no.
You're like, how old are you? No. No, but we had 45,000 Germans
Wow.
watching the concert because it was a giant stage, and we're doing the Hano music with the accordion, and they were loving it.
They loved
They were
it.
up in front, and, oh, and yelling
Wow.
German words,
Uh-huh.
and putting beer on the stage.
That is
We
crazy.
weren't allowed to have beer, so I was like, nine bita, which means no, please.
Oh
Nine is no
wow.
bitas, please. I was like, nine bita. And they're like,
That's so awesome.
and then the other one would be Monterrey, Mexico, 110,000 people at Guadalupe
Wow.
Expo. And they were singing my song, Te Juro. I
Oh my
started singing it, and
goodness.
then all of a sudden I just heard, Juro, Juro. And they were like, the whole crowd was singing it.
Oh my
And it's
gosh.
just people as far as you can see. I mean, it's crazy. You just see all these little heads. And it's not like here in the States because I don't know why, but they're like extra close. I
Mhm.
mean, here there's like a little space, like Americans are like, give me a little space. There, it was just like sardines. You just saw heads like right next to each other. And
Wow.
when someone moved, it looked like a wave because their heads would go like, it was crazy.
It was that moment where you could stop singing and kind of give them the microphone and they just kept going.
Well, you could, the stage was real high.
Uh huh.
And I was singing, and I think it only been playing like 10, 15 minutes. And then I just saw these heads like jerking like this from way in the back. And it got closer, like a wave. It kept closer, closer. And then all of a sudden, the people that were in front of me, that were like, all of a sudden I saw them go, "Ah," and they were
Oh
getting
my goodness.
crushed. The back decided to start pushing, and we had to stop the concert. And they had to
Wow.
pull the people out from the front. So it went from yay to oh my gosh.
That's all scary. Stop it.
Yeah, but it was still an awesome
No,
experience.
that's amazing. That's something I dream of. Some of my fans can just sing to it
One
and
of these
just let
days,
it
girl,
go. Oh, put it
you'll
in
get the
prayers.
feeling. You'll get the feeling, yeah. And that's the beautiful feeling is when they're singing your song that you
Yes.
wrote, and they're singing it back to you, and you're like, wow, it's an electric connection, and talk about smiling, oh, smiling from ear to ear,
Oh, I couldn't
and
imagine.
then they're so loving in Mexico. They're so loving. They're just like, I mean, not with COVID, no.
Yeah, right. No, step away, please.
But I mean, cariñosos, cariñosos, yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, that's it for now, and we're gonna go ahead and take a quick pause for the cause, and we'll be back. Miss Patsy's going to perform a song for us. We won't tell you what it is, but we'll be right back.